Hi, I'm Dan, and this is a video lesson on how to play Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. It's a really well recognised introduction to a song. The fact it's on the drums means that it's probably worth learning as well. Really popular song. When I've looked online to see what's going on, or when I looked online in the past, the tutorials that are out there are not quite correct. They're pretty close, but they're not correct. So I set myself a little bit of a mission to try and find out exactly what was going on. So I searched for live footage of this being played obviously by Taylor Swift and her drummer, and I found this. Okay, so in that video you may have seen that he's got two rubber pads here, and he's hitting one of the rubber pads, which triggers the sound of drumsticks hitting together, or it could also be the rim of a drum. It could be a blend of both sounds, okay, but we're not going to go into too much detail for now. What I've done to make it easier for this video, I've changed my high tom. I'm going to hit the rim of the drum, which I want you to do as well, hit the rim of the drum, okay, but I've changed it to a woodblock sound just to make it stand out a bit more, to make it easier for you to follow along at home, okay. We're going to take this note by note, we're going to build it up slowly, and I'm going to cover a few of the points, alright. Reminder for yourself, pause it. Also, a good function of YouTube, or a good feature, sorry, is you can slow it down. So if I'm going to take things slowly, but if it's still going too fast, change the speed to half or 0.75, and it'll just give you a bit more time to sort of get it, if you like. So the song starts, the music's going to appear on the screen above my head, hopefully. The song starts with a hi-hat, an open hi-hat, and a bass drum, okay? So, for those of you who don't know, you are going to lift your left foot up to open the hi-hats as you are pressing your right foot down. So we end up with this, okay? Now if you look at beat 2, we've got a snare drum, and if you look underneath the bottom line, so underneath the stave, we've got an X, which tells us to press our hi-hat with our foot, which closes it, okay? So we've got this. We've got a snare drum and a hi-hat played with a foot together. So 1, 2. Okay, that's what we've got so far. If we look on just after the snare drum and hi-hat, we've got a bass drum on its own. So the pattern so far, I'm just going to say bass for the first one, is bass, snare, bass. So try it again. Bass, snare, bass. 3, 4. Bass, snare, bass. Okay. That posh little looking, number 7 looking thing, okay, is a rest. It's a half a beat rest, or an 8th note rest if you count it that way. And after that, we've got the rim of the snare drum. You're going to hit the rim of whichever drum you're hitting. And if you haven't got a drum that has got the rim feature, hit a ride cymbal or just hit the high tom. It doesn't really matter too much, okay? We're practicing the movements, not so much the sounds. So far we've got bass, snare, bass, rim, okay? You get that? So bass, snare, bass, rim. Alright? To get the time right, if you make the bass, snare, bass, make that bass, the word sound a bit longer, so. Okay? After that, we've got a snare drum on beat 4 with our left hand. So up to now, we've got this. So bass, snare, bass, rim, snare. So bass, snare, bass, rim, snare. If you can say that out loud or in your head, bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, you're going to stand a better chance of getting it, okay? Let's try it again. Bass, snare, bass, rim, snare. After that, so just at the end of bar 1, we've got bass drum on its own. So we're now going to go bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass. Remember, you can pause this video while you practice that, or you can rewind it slightly. But again, bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass. Now we're up to bar 2. Bar 2 starts with the bass drum by itself, so let's add that into the pattern that we've already got. Bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass. Okay, try it again. Bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass. After that, on beat 2 of bar 2, we've got the rim and the snare drum played together. Okay, so bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass, both. I'm going to say both for that one. Okay, so let's try it again at that point, slowly. Bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass, both. Alright, now rather than doing the next 4 notes just individually and adding them on, we're going to do them as a group of 4. So I want you to say this to me. Rim, bass, snare, rim. Rim, bass, snare, rim. Remember, rim with your right hand, snare with your left. So it's rim, bass, snare, rim. Okay? We're going to add that to what we've already got. So let's go from the beginning. Bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass, both, rim, bass, snare, rim. Okay, I'm going to do it again without speaking this time. Okay, now I'll just speak it without playing it. So bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass, both, rim, bass, snare, rim. Remember, you can slow this video down if you need to. Right, we're up to bar 3. Bar 3 is the same as bar 1, so I'm not going to break it down individually. Okay, we're going to skip to bar 4. Okay, bar 4 is pretty much the same as bar 2 apart from the ending. So if we just do bar 4 on its own, we've got bass, both, and this time instead of going rim, bass, snare, rim, we've got rim, bass, snare, bass. Okay, so it's rim, bass, snare, bass, and then we're back to the beginning. So just bar 4 by itself, slowly, we've got bass, both, rim, bass, snare, bass. So it's bass, both, rim, bass, snare, bass. I'm going to now go from bar 3 and try and get bar 4 at the end. So let's go through it slowly. So this is bar 3, it's halfway through this music that's on the top of the screen. So we've got, remember when I'm saying bass for the beginning as well, I'm hitting an open hi-hat. It's just because I can't actually say both things at the same time. I'm not that good, okay? So, bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass, both, rim, bass, snare, bass. Okay? That takes us to the end of the piece. So let's try and go from the very, very beginning, but it'll be this side, beginning to the very, very end. Okay? So, I'll talk through it first. We're going to go slowly, and then I'll play it without, and then I'll do 10 seconds of talking at the end, and then it's up to you. Okay? So, bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass, both, rim, bass, snare, rim, bass, snare, bass, rim, snare, bass, bass, both, rim, bass, snare, bass. Okay, now I'll do it without talking. Remember, you can slow this down or rewind if you need to. Back to the beginning. Up to normal tempo, or about the normal tempo. Okay, good luck. Let me know in the comments how you get on, or if you've got any questions. I hope this video has helped. It's worthwhile learning. The song is made up 95% of just this rhythm. So there's an entire song you can play if you can just keep playing this round and round and round, okay? And it's good for coordination, it's good for getting bass drums going and open hi-hats, so it's not a bad song to learn. Anyway, good luck and see you in the next video.